down. We are going to study the first lesson of Tripitaka Dhamma. Now you are going to learn this lesson in English. Before starting this lesson, I will give you some advice. It is not given by me, it is given by the Buddha. Now I am giving this advice for you. You can apply this advice in your life. If you are doing something, you try to apply this kind of things. Okay. Buddha explained that first one is sutta. Now you try to understand meaning of this sutta. In Pali you know this one. You listening. You try to listen carefully. You study something. You learn something. Listen very carefully. That's the meaning of sutta. In Pali term this sutta, you can understand very easily. Okay, first you listen. Then you try to understand what you know, what you listen. Sutta. Second one is datta. What's the meaning of datta? Okay, you tell. If you know, you can tell this one. What's the meaning of datta? Keep in your mind. Keep in your mind. You learn something, then you listen something, then you try to keep in your mind. The second one is datta. The third one is what the third one is? I teach you before. What's the third one? Third one, mananu pekkita. Mananu pekkita. Mananu pekkita. You understand. You realize in your mind what you know, what you learn. Then you can keep in your mind very well. Then you realize what you know. You think every time, I learned something, now we understand something. Mananu pekkita. You try to understand. Fourth one is, what's the fourth one? Vachasa paricita. Vachasa paricita. What's the meaning of vachasa paricita? You try to teach them, others, what you know, what you learn something. Now you try to teach others. Teach others. Vachasa paricita. Now you know something, you understand. You teach others. You learn this lesson. After you can, someone is absent today, you can teach others. The last one is, what's the last one? Ditya Suppati Vitta. Ditya Suppati Vidya. Now you know something. Now you can apply in your life. How to do this? You know very well what to do and what not to do. Now as a Pirivan student, you know what to do. You know what not to do. Then you are doing something. You try to do correctly. Do something correctly. Because of we have to apply our life. Ditya Suppati Vidya. What you know, you can apply. Now I give 5 methods. Sutta, datta, mananu pekkita, vachasa paricita, ditya suppati vidya. Now I am going to teach you the first lesson of Tripitaka Dhamma. After that you can understand very carefully. First you Sutta, you listen very carefully. Then Data, you try to keep in your mind that lesson. Then Mananupekkita, you understand what you learn. Then you understand. Vachasa Paritita, you have to teach others this lesson. You try to understand and you try to teach others. Vachasa Paritita, you have to tell something. Okay, what's the meaning of this lesson? Then Ditya Suppatita, you apply in your mind this lesson. Our Pirivana is bilingual Pirivana. Sri Vidyavasa bilingual primary Pirivana. Because of we have to learn all the subject in English. Therefore, we try to learn very well this subject in English. Therefore, we start this lesson in English. Now you understand how to learn very well. Then you can apply these 5 things for your life, for your study. We will start our first lesson of your Tripitaka Dhamma book. What is name of the first lesson from the 21st year? First year, the Buddha at the age of 29. You know, our Siddhartha Bodhisattva. What's the meaning of Bodhisattva? I gave you the translation. You can understand. Bodhisattva is any person who is on the path towards the Buddhahood. Bodhisattva is any person who is on the path towards the Buddhahood. He will become a Buddha. Renunciation. What's the meaning of renunciation? Renunciation, you know, Abhiniskramana. At the age of 35, the Bodhisattva became a Buddha. Then he became a Buddha at the age of 35. Okay. From then, the Buddha lived in various places. You know, various places he lived. On the Magadha, in 20 years, he spent more years. 20 years where? In Magadha. He spent 20 years in Magadha. After enlightenment of the Buddha, who was in the Veluvanarame, and it was offered by King Bimbisara. Can you heard that one? King Bimbisara, he offered Veluvanarame. You can remember King Bimbisara. King Bimbisara. One day, Buddha is going to Pindapata. At that time, King Bimbisara met the Buddha, met the Bodhisattva. After that, King Bimbisara invited to our Bodhisattva, you will come to our kingdom and you try to help me. We can share with our kingdom. Then you can rule our kingdom. At that time, King Bimbisara, I was unable to come to your kingdom. I give up my kingdom. You know, our Siddhartha had a kingdom, but he gave up all the facilities, all the things. Then he came to follow this path. Then our Bodhisattva said that, King Bimbisara, I am unable to come to your kingdom. My target is totally different. My path is to become a Buddha. One day I will be becoming Buddha. Then King Bimbisara at that time invite to Buddha, after your enlightenment, after becoming the Buddha, first you will come to my kingdom. After enlightenment of the Buddha, who was in the Veluvanarame, it was offered by King Bimbisara. After the rainy season, what's the meaning of rainy season? Vassana season. Vassa. Okay? The Buddha came to Savatnuvara in Kosala. Then from then until the 44th rainy season. 44th rainy season means 44th Vassana Ritu in Sinhala meaning. He was in Savath Nuwara for 24 years. In Savath Nuwara he spent 24 years. There the Buddha spent 8 years in the Jetavanarama. Who offered this one? Included that in your book. Jetavanarama, which is offered by Baron of Anepindu, the famous Baron in our Buddha story. 6 years in Purvarama. Can you heard that Arama? Purvarama, that temple. Who is offered that one? It is built by Visakha. That offered. It is offered by Visakha, the main Upasika in our Buddha history. During the rest of the month, after, the Buddha went on the colonies. Okay, in your first lesson, you have to learn the first stanza. This is the very important one. What's the first one? Sabba papassa akaranam kusalassa upasampada sachitta pariyo dapanam etam buddhana sasana. What's the meaning of this stanza? Okay, I give meaning of this stanza in English. You can understand. To refrain from doing evil. What's the meaning of refrain? Refrain. You can understand the avoid. Can you understand avoid? Avoid. Avoid. In your 5 precepts, you learn that one. Avoid. You refrain. In Sinhala Valakina. Doing evil. Evil means bad things. You can understand. If you are doing some bad things, you try to avoid that one. That is the old Buddha's teaching. Refrain from doing evil. The Sabda Papasakarana. What's the second one? Kusalassa Upasampada. What's the meaning of Kusalassa Upasampada? To indulge in doing good. You try to doing good. Now you can understand as the novice monk what to do and what not to do. I explained that one. The beginning of our lesson. Then you can understand what to do and what not to do. This you can separate the bad things and good things. You avoid, refrain from doing evil, bad things. You try to indulge doing good things. That's the Buddha's teaching. Not our Buddha, all the Buddhas teaching. Sachitta pariyodapana. What's the meaning of sachitta pariyodapana? To cleanse mind. You try to clean, purify your mind. Clean your mind. You can understand easily that one. You can understand this one. Okay? You try to purify your mind. This is the teaching of all Buddhas. Not only Gautam Buddha. This teaching of all the Buddhas. You know how many Buddhas? 28 Buddhas. Okay? Now all the Buddhas teaching that stanza. Now someone asks from you what the Buddhism means. How can give answer for that? Someone asks from you what the Buddhism is. How can explain that one? I think it is unable to explain even the old monk. The answer is in your book. Sabba papassa karana. To refrain doing evil. You try to avoid bad things. Kusalassa upasampada. You indulge doing good. You try to doing good. Sachitta pariyodapana. try to cleanse your mind. Okay, you try to cleanse your mind. You try to understand very well these three things. That is the whole Buddha's teaching. Now you can understand very well, very easy. If you ask some Hamdurane, what's the meaning of Buddhism? What the Buddhism means? Then you can give answer. Very easy, that one. If some foreigner or other religious people or our Buddhist people ask such kind of question, then you give answer. Sabba papa sakarana kusala supasampada sachitta pariyodapana etana buddhana. But they cannot understand. They are unable to understand Pali. You have to give answer in English. Very easy. To refrain doing evil, try to doing good, cleanse mind. That is the old Buddha's teaching. That's the meaning of Buddhism. Very easy. Before coming to this class, I told you, you try to keep in your mind this stanza and meaning of this stanza. How can tell this stanza?
I can tell stanza.
Okay.
Sabba papassa akaranam kusalassa upasampada sachitta pariyodapanam etam buddhana sahasanam.
Okay.
To refrain.
Okay, very good. You explain that in Pali stanza. Okay. The other student who can tell meaning of this stanza in English, then you can give advice or other things for all the people. Okay.
I can tell meaning of this stanza.
Okay.
To refrain from doing evil, to indulge in doing good, to cleanse one's mind. This is the teaching of all Buddhas.
Very good. Okay. Now everyone, you should understand this Pali stanza and meaning of this stanza in English. Okay. Someone asked from you some question, what's the Buddhism means? Sometime some foreigners will come to this temple. Firstly, he asked from you, what's the meaning of Buddhism? What the Buddhism means? Then you can give good answer. Sabba papa sakarana kusala supasampada sachitta pariyodapana ethana buddhana sasana. Some stanza, the short term, but we will study that stanza included in Dhammapadaya. You know, in Dhammapadaya included in Buddhaka Nikaya, in basket of Tripitaka. Okay, Sutta Pitaka. The 182, that is stanza 83. The other stanza is Kanti Paramang Tapo Titikka Nibbanang Paramang Vadanti Buddha Nahi Pabbajito Parupa Gati Samano Hoti Param Vihete Anto. Kanti Paramang Tapo Titikka. What's the meaning of Kanti? Kanti, you know that in that stanza give tolerance. Tolerance is a noble. Tolerance means in Sinhala, Ivasima. Very easy to understand. There are many words. Forbearance. That's the meaning of Ivasima. And tolerance. Patience. That's the meaning of Kanti. In Pali, Kanti. In Sinhala, Ivasima. In English, forbearance, patience, the tolerance. In stanza, tolerance is a noble. Noble means is great one. You know, heard that noble Nibbānam Paramam Vadanti Buddha. Okay? Buddha said that Nibbana is supreme. Supreme means happiness. Nibbana means, what's the meaning of Nibbana? You stop your sansaric journey. That's the meaning of Nibbana. You realize real truth, then you never again the birth. You stop your birth. That's the Nibbana. Okay, our Buddha also stop. Our Arhat monk also stop their samsaric journey. That's the meaning of Nibbana. Therefore, they are happiness, supreme. They don't have to face the suffering. Okay, now you can understand. The third one, what's the meaning of Nahi Pappajito Parupagati? He who injures another is to a recluse, no easy and ascetic. Samano hoti param vihetayanto. You understand very easily that English meaning. You have that English. Okay. What's the first one? Tolerance is noble. The second one, ostri. Okay. Ostri. What's the meaning of ostri? The katuka, difficult. Okay. The father. He who injures. What's the meaning of injures? Someone harm others. Injures means hani karana. Okay. The Buddha give advice for especially monk. That one. Okay. Another is to recluse. What's meaning recluse? The monk. In Sinhala tapasya. Okay. No. Easy and ascetic. What's meaning of ascetic? I think you know meaning of ascetic. That's meaning of tapasa. Monk. Okay. Who harms another. Someone harm others. He is not ascetic. Give Buddha for advice, especially for Buddhist monk. Now you can understand very well this lesson. Now I am going to summarize this lesson. First, beginning of this lesson, I explained that how to learn something properly. We have to follow some advice. These advices given by the Buddha. What is the first one? Sutta. Okay. Tell you sit and tell. Sutta, Datta. Loudly. Sutta, Datta.
Mananupekkhita, Vachasa Parijita, Ditthiya Suppadevidya.
What's the meaning of Sutta?
Listen.
You listening carefully. Datta.
Keep in your mind.
Keep in your mind. The third one, Vachasa Parijita.
You try to teach others.
You try to teach others. Mananupekkhita. You understand. You keep your mind or you understand very well. Okay. Ditthiya Suppadevidya. What's meaning of Ditthiya Suppadevidya?
You should use practically.
In your life, in your learning, and in your studying. Now you learn this lesson according to that advice. First you listening very carefully, Sutta. Then you understand. Now you know very well the first stanza in your lesson. Sabba papassa karanam kusalassa upasampada sacitta pariyodapana edana buddhana sasana. Now you can understand very well because of you listening very good. Now you can keep your mind. Okay, I give some story. What's the story? King Bimbisara story. Okay, then I gave you these two stanza, very special stanza. The first one, what's the first one? Okay, you can tell everyone. Sabba. Okay, everyone tell. Sabba papassa karana
Kusalassa upasampada sacitta pariyodapana edam buddhana sasana.
Okay, everyone can tell the meaning of this stanza. Okay, again. To refrain
from
doing evil,
to indulge in doing good, to cleanse one's mind. This is the teaching of all Buddhas.
Okay, that's the someone asked from you what the Buddhism means. You can give this answer. Okay, the second stanza, what's the second stanza? Can you tell this stanza?
Kanti paramam tapotitika Nibbanam paramam vadanti buddha Nahi vabhajito parupagati Samanoti param vihetayanto.
Okay, now you have four things. You can practically use both stanza. Okay, now we are going to wind up our class. Next class we will start next week. Okay. Good afternoon. I go on. May the Triple M bless you.